Hey guys, in today's video, I am going to be shaving all of my hair off. You did not read that wrong. That is actually what I'm going to be doing today. So I just kind of wanted to go over a few reasons why I'm going to get rid of my hair before I actually do it. And if you see my hair sticking out and stuff, it's because I just got up a little bit ago, and normally I try to do my hair before these videos, but I'm literally gonna shave it off, so it doesn't really matter what it looks like. So just ignore how ridiculous my hair looks. So one of the reasons why I'm going to shave my hair off is because I mean, just the number one reason, I've always wanted to. This is not the first time I've done it though. So I did it once way back when I used to live in California. My hair was just severely damaged because I had just bleached it way too many times and it was just non-repairable. So I had just shaved it all off. So I technically have done it once before, but it was for different reasons. This time it's not necessarily because my hair is damaged. It's actually not damaged at all. I've only bleached it like once or twice, and as you can see, it's growing out quite a bit. So anyways, I just really like not dealing with hair. Like, I'm a hair person. Like, I always notice other people's hair and I love hair. But my hair is very difficult to style. And it's very difficult to like have it just long and pretty. My hair is just very stringy and nappy, and it doesn't take well to curling or straightening or pretty much doing anything like that. So that's why I usually keep it pretty short. So it's not that drastic for me just to shave it off, because I already like kind of get the back and the sides shaved anyways. So it's really just me getting rid of what's left. It's not that drastic of a change. But I did want to talk a little bit about, like self-image and just how we as women view ourselves and how we, hold ourselves to such a high, standard of what we think we should look like. And I've never been one to kind of go with the mainstream of this is what everyone should do, because it's just not really my personality. But I guess I just feel personally that hair is just hair. And, there's so many different things that Hollywood and social media and things like that project what we should look like or should strive to look like. And I just don't think it's right to go by those standards, because they're very unrealistic. I think that women do not need makeup, like, period. I don't think that there is a woman alive that quote unquote needs makeup. Sorry, I'm having allergies, so my throat's all ugh. I think that makeup can be fun and it can make you feel good if you want to get dressed up, but it shouldn't be, I don't like the way I look without makeup, because that's very unhealthy and that's a much deeper issue. For me personally, I don't enjoy what it feels like when I'm wearing makeup, so that's why a lot of times I don't wear makeup, especially in my everyday life. I like putting on makeup for these videos because it's fun, and I don't do it for all my videos, but I do like to, get all fancied up to make videos and whatnot. As you can see today, I'm just like barefaced, so I'm just like, I don't care. I'm gonna be shaving my head, and I have to shower after that anyways. But I just don't think that things like makeup and hair should be a thing where our self-esteem relies on those things by how good a quality it is. Like, if you've got crazy curly hair, then own it. Like own your crazy curly hair. And it's funny, so I wanted to bring this up really quick. So I obviously always color my hair. Like, it's just kind of something I've done, I don't know for how long, probably since my daughter was a baby. I've been dyeing it crazy colors, not constantly because I do take breaks from it and stuff. So it's just kind of funny because whenever people see my hair and comment on it, it's never negative. I always get compliments from old women, from women my age, from men, like just all different types of people are like, man, I really like your hair. And yet, all the people that approach me and they're like, oh, I wish I could do something like that with my hair. It's one thing if you can't do that type of thing to your hair because of your job, then that's out of your control. But the majority of what I hear is, oh, I'm not that confident. I could never do that. And it's like, I feel like there's something wrong with that. That if you enjoy that and it looks good and you feel like you would look good that way, why not do it? And I feel like so many people are like, oh, but people are going to judge me and I could never pull it off. And it's like, well, how do you know unless you try it? And there's just some things that, why not just try it? Like, why are we, even as adults, it's like we always pretend that once we become adults, we're so self-assured and confident, and yet we're constantly comparing ourselves to other people online and Hollywood stars and all those different things, and it's just not okay. Like, we shouldn't have to live this way, like constantly in fear that our looks are going to offend other people. And it's just like, and then I wanted to talk about like a little bit as well as far as the weight thing. I have serious issues with social media kind of hyping up weight loss, and there's nothing wrong with weight loss and getting healthier and whatnot, but I feel like it's more focused on losing weight than it is about health. And so that's not what I'm about. Like, it's great, like if you need to lose weight, that's great, but make sure you do it in a healthy way. For me, whenever I'm at a weight that I don't want, instead of focusing on that weight, I focus on, am I healthy? Because there are plenty of people that are thin that are not healthy. And that's a fact. And there's plenty of people that are a little bit on the bigger side, but maybe are like super healthy. And that's just their body. That's just how their body is. Like, I just feel like there's so many things with our self-image that shouldn't weigh so heavily on what's out there on the internet and TV and all of that garbage. Because we're real people. We don't, it's like Hollywood stars, they have themselves airbrushed and liposuctioned and all those different things that the average Joe like doesn't have access to. And even if we did, like, why do that to yourself? There's no way. Like, I have a really hard time believing that all of those women in Hollywood are so self-confident just because they've got like the big lips and they've got the thin waist and the thin thighs and what have you, because changing your outward appearance doesn't necessarily change your inside, your spirit. Like, who I am is not what my physical body is necessarily. And I feel like things that actually bring me happiness and actually cause me to feel good about myself, and the biggest thing is serving others and taking care of my family and things that are more inward and less outward. So I'm kind of on, I don't want to say journey, it's not that dramatic. I'm just kind of in a place where I'm just done trying to please other people. And it's not that I've always tried to please other people, but I do let other people influence me. So, for example, my YouTube channel that I had before this one, it was called Howling at the Moon. And it was my first time having a YouTube channel. And my passion at the time was makeup. I love makeup. I feel like I'm good at it. I'm not a professional makeup artist, but I find joy in it. I'm self-taught. And I kind of just wanted to share that with other people. But something that I noticed that was happening with that kind of, I don't know what you call, like that group of people that are kind of in the beauty and makeup products world on YouTube, is I always felt inadequate. I always felt like I didn't have the right kind of makeup, and so I always felt this need to buy more things, but I didn't really have the money to do that, so I was really spending money I really shouldn't have, and it was very unfulfilling. And I always felt like, oh, if I post anything on Instagram, I have to be wearing makeup and it has to look great, and it was very wearing. And so that's why I started this YouTube channel, because I realized what actually brings me happiness is my family and talking about health and food and, you know, just different things like that. That's what actually makes me happy. And so I kind of just slowly stopped just even posting on my other channel. I was trying to keep it going, but it just was so unfulfilling. And since I've been doing this channel and it's been about like my son and my daughter and my family, I'm just so much more content with the material that I'm putting out there now. I can feel good about it. So I don't want to ramble on too long about this, but those are just a few of my thoughts about, you know, appearances and Hollywood and just all those things that kind of gear us to have ourselves look a certain way when really it probably doesn't even make us happy. And if dyeing your hair purple makes you happy, then just do it. Like, literally just do it. And yeah, I'm probably gonna get grief from people that I'm no longer gonna have hair, but guess what? People also give me grief about dyeing my hair and having it short and whatever. So it's like, whatever. My only advice, if you're someone that really wants to do something drastic with their hair or whatever, the biggest thing you can do for yourself, you cannot shrink and be like, oh, what's everyone gonna think? You have to come at it with a force of confidence. You have to not force the confidence, but a force where you're just, guess what? This is me. Period. Like, my daughter is like the greatest example to me. She owns it. Like, if she cuts her hair in a way that is kind of a little bit more boyish, she owns it. And she's only 12 years old, and she has more confidence than most adults that I've met. And so I really take my props from her, my whatever you want to call it. I just really try to take on her confidence because she's just amazing, and I feel like more of us should just own things like that. Like, hey, if you want to wear like crazy pants, then own it. Own those crazy pants and be confident wearing them and feel good about yourself. So that's my 2 cents on this whole thing, because I feel like a lot of people do things like this to get attention, and it's definitely not why I'm doing it. I hate styling my hair. I was growing it out, so it's fairly long. So let's kind of see how long this is. I don't know how many inches that is, but it's pretty long. I haven't had it this long in a while. I had planned the original plan for growing the top out. I kind of have it shaped like a mohawk, but I never put it up as a mohawk. The original plan was to grow this out as long as I could, and then I was going to do synthetic dreads again. But I'll be using, I think it's a Philips. It's basically a beard trimmer, because my husband has a big beard, and the regular hair clippers are really heavy, and they have cords and things, at least the ones he has, and it's too heavy for my hand. And since I'm doing it myself, yeah, I want something lighter, so he's letting me use his beard trimmer. It's just much lighter and it's cordless and stuff. All right, let's get started. get messy. And my thumb's stuck. Okay. Okay. There we go. Let's get all these long parts out of the way. This feels really weird. I've never cut my own hair. It feels weird just kind of hacking at it. Come on. There we go. It's really hard to like line things up when you're looking in a mirror and doing your own hair. All right. Whew. This looks such a hack job. I feel like I'm one of those girls in those teen movies where they decide to chop all their hair off and they're like in the bathroom. Kind of makes me think of that Katy Perry music video. Gosh, what is that one called? Oh, Part of Me. That's the one. This is a part of me that you never got, ever take away from me. Okay. All right, let's go for it. These are surprisingly quiet. So if you're ever shaving your own head, you just want to be careful because these are sharp. So you want to just gently, you don't put any pressure, you just gently glide it. And since you have some curves in your head, you kind of have to go along those curves so you don't, because I already kind of like, I didn't cut myself, but I could kind of feel like, oh, ow. So you got to be careful. Else to consider is if you have any cowlicks, sometimes you have to go at different angles to get past the cowlicks. Oh my gosh. I'm all done. I am severely itchy, so I definitely need to shower. But this is the end result. Oh my gosh, it feels so soft. I always love when my husband, because he actually like uses a razor and gets it completely bald, but then whenever it grows out to about this length, I always love feeling it. It's really soft. I think I got everything. I'm just gonna have my husband help me do my neck and just take like an actual razor and just kind of shave the neck hair. I won't be able to do that on my own. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I definitely had fun getting rid of my hair. Here, I'll show you. That is all that remains of my hair. It doesn't look like very much when it's on the floor. So yeah, that was quite fun. I definitely need to go shower and clean all this up because once my son wakes up, this is an area that he's allowed to go to, so I don't want him eating my hair because that's disgusting. But anyways, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and thanks for watching. Bye.